All right, all right. How's everybody doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. We're gonna get this live stream started right now. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys can hear me loud and clear. And we're gonna get started right now. I'm excited for the day. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. You guys can see me? Oh my God, no, my camera is messed up. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why my camera did that. Give me 1 second, guys. Having some technical difficulties right now, guys, with the camera. Give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. All right. Perfect. You guys can see me? Yeah. Perfect. All right. So, we're gonna be going over gold like we always do. Top-down analysis first, and then we're gonna look for some trade setups. And let's finish this week profitable. We're already up, I believe, like 2-3% for the week off of live signals and trades alone. So if you guys were hopping on every single day, Monday and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on these live streams, you should be up like 2% if you risked at least 1%. If you're risking 2%, you should be up like 4% right now, just off of the trade that we took yesterday. That gave us a 60+ pip move. So overall we are very, very profitable right now for the week. We're halfway. If I put it down in challenge terminology, we're basically halfway down a prop firm challenge right now, phase 1, for example. So we're very, very profitable. Drop some W's in the chat, guys, and we're gonna kill it, and we're gonna finish this week extremely profitable, right? I'm gonna be looking for another setup because the market is looking pretty clean today, and yeah, I'm excited. Let me look at Forex Factory real quick, see what's going on, if there's any news. All right, so what is it, January 4th? Yeah, January 4th. Oh, we do have a red. Oh, we have unemployment claims today. Yeah, guys, we got unemployment claims right now and non-farm employment change. That's why we're having this big candle right here. Remember, guys, I trade after the news. I don't like trading inside the news. I don't like trading while there's news going on. So I'm gonna wait for this candle to close and see what ends up happening, if the market does continue to push down or it reverses and pushes up. But we do have unemployment claims right now. It was at 8:30, so like about 8 minutes ago. That's good. I like unemployment claims. I feel like unemployment claims is one of my favorite news events that goes on. We end up usually being very profitable with unemployment claims. Last unemployment claims, we won the trade. The other one we also won. So, I have a good history with unemployment claims, right? But let's look at gold. Top-down analysis first. Weekly time frame. Over on the weekly time frame, I feel like this week it is gonna be bearish, due to the fact that yes, we were very bullish for the past few weeks, but we did have some major rejections towards the upside at around 2080 level. As you guys can see with these huge wicks, multiple rejections. The market didn't have enough strength to keep pushing up, so we have to start pushing down now. So this week it is looking like it is bearish. Daily time frame as well. Yesterday was bearish, the day before it was bearish, and we were 100% bearish once we broke this 8 SMA that we have here. That is basically guiding us and telling us the overall direction of the market. So overall we are bearish. We also look like we broke these lows here yesterday. So my overall bias for the day is bearish. I would rather take sells than buys, but again, you never know what the market gives you, and all we can do is react to price and not predict. Give me 1 second. I feel like there's a delay right now in the live stream. Now we're good. All right, perfect. You know, weekly and daily, we look bearish. 4-hour time frame, zones that we want to mark up are these two extremely important zones right here. You know, I'll be looking to buy above this area right here. 100% looks very nice for buys. And there's been a very strong resistance support level in the past. We break above it, we'll also be breaking above our 8 SMA again, meaning we'll be going into buying territory. This could be one of our take profits here, or our target zones. We have another target zone around here. And as you guys can see, guys, my strategy is super simple. I don't need to overcomplicate anything, right? I trade what I see, not what I feel. And we already all understand that the market moves from zone to zone, so there's no reason to overcomplicate things. You know, all we can do is pretty much mark up our charts, be patient, and wait for our confirmations to hit, and we go into the trades. That simple. We can also tell that there's another important level down here. But I'm not gonna wait, obviously, till the market gets down there to sell, since that is pretty far away. That's like about 100 pips. But those are our two major levels, right? That's basically the range where price is trapped right now, in between those two levels. Safe buys above 2048. Of course, candle closure, and we'll be targeting 2057. That's like 100 plus pip move. And you know, safe sells below 2030. It's also a psychological level, so that's good. And you know, we have a few target zones that we can target down here, like this one and this one. So you know, we should be good here with our major key levels. Remember, we start marking up our major key levels on the 4-hour, 1-hour time frame, and then you know, if those levels are too far away from price, then we start going into the smaller time frames, like the 30-minute and 50-minute time frame, to look for the minor key levels, and then we can take some scalp positions or potential day trades off of the 30-minute and 50-minute time frame candle closures. So let's go to the 1-hour to see how these levels look in the 1-hour. Beautiful. They look very clear. Multiple, you know, rejections here. So, and then multiple rejections on this level as well. Looks super clear. 30-minute time frame, 30-minute as well. I mean, we are pretty close to this buying area. And in the 30-minute, you know, what's beautiful about it is that if price does decide to break above and, you know, break this resistance or, you know, bullish key level, we would also be breaking above both SMAs, which is basically telling us that the market is flipping from bearish to bullish. So that overall is a beautiful key level to take some buys off of. Now remember, we are right now inside a news event. Let's wait for it to pass, but that's the reason why there's this much volatility right now in the markets. You know, we gotta wait for this candle to close. It closes right now in the next, you know, 20 minutes at 9 a.m. So yeah, looks pretty nice. 50-minute time frame. Don't want to go into 15-minute or like all the small time frames right now, but looks like that's the only level we can mark up, right? Let me see. Looks like there's a minor level here. I don't know if I should consider this a level or not. It's probably a fake out zone, so be careful. Yeah, this is a fake out zone, but risky sells can be taken if the market does decide to break that level. But look how clear the market looks right now for us, right? We're in range 1 and potential range 2 down here forming if the market does decide to break this level. Bro, ¿lo puedes explicar en español? Oh, these slashings are in English, man. I can explain it in Spanish, but you know, have to be quick, man. So, estoy haciendo un breakdown en el oro. En la semana el oro está bearish o va para abajo. Estamos en un mercado de vendedores. En el día está también bearish o en un mercado de vendedores. So, las probabilidades de que se den una venta son más altas que las probabilidades de que se den una compra. Prefiero tomar ventas que compras porque estamos en un mercado bajista. Ok, el mercado en el día rompió el SMA que me indica si el precio está por debajo del SMA, estamos en un mercado bajista, y si estamos por arriba del SMA, estamos en un mercado alcista. En este caso, estamos en un mercado bajista porque estamos por debajo del SMA, y las últimas velas son velas bajistas o velas bearish de vendedores. En el 4 horas marcamos los niveles principales de nosotros como la resistencia y el soporte La primera resistencia o el nivel grande que tenemos marcado es este en el 20.50. Si el mercado rompe por arriba de 20.50, estoy buscando compras. Y el segundo nivel que he marcado es este, aquí abajo, en 20.30. Si el mercado rompe por debajo del nivel ese de soporte, estoy buscando ventas. Ahora, esos son los niveles claves de los time frames grandes, de las temporalidades altas. Si el mercado rompe uno de esos niveles, son trades que se pueden dar con alta probabilidad. Ahora, están muy lejos de donde el mercado está actualmente. So, que lo que hay que hacer, bajar a las temporalidades bajitas y analizar más lo que está pasando con más detalle. Una hora, esos mismos niveles se han respetado varias veces, so sabemos que son niveles claves muy buenos. 30 minutos también, pero si nos damos cuenta, está tratando ahora mismo de romper estos dos SMAs para 100% confirmarnos que estemos en un mercado bajista. Aquí tengo ya marcado un nivel que es un poco arriesgoso porque no es el nivel clave mayor, pero es un nivel clave que se ve en los time frames chiquitos y se puede tomar posiciones scalp o posiciones que se van a dar rápido en el mercado. 15 minutos, que es las temporalidades que estoy analizando ahora mismo. Ese mismo nivel se ha respetado varias veces. La vela acaba de cerrar ahora mismo en el 15 minutos. So, voy a ver cómo reacciona el precio. Déjame saber si eso te ayudó. And let me know if there's more Spanish speakers in the live stream, because I just did a amazing, Spanish explanation right now. Sounds super professional in Spanish too, guys. I just don't like speaking it because my main language is English. I just feel more confident speaking in English, but again, my Spanish does sound super professional and very very, it sounds like a dictionary Spanish, very professional. So I just don't really like speaking it or trading while speaking Spanish. I feel like it needs a little bit more work, but in reality it really doesn't. I speak it really good. Muchas gracias, de nada. Te di tremenda explicación, bro. So dale like al video, repostéalo, enséñaselos a todos tus amigos, porque la explicación que te acabo de dar en español, bro, es la mejor. Alright, so in the 15-minute time frame, we just got a candle closure below these levels. What was this for? It was obviously to grab liquidity from the left-hand side, grab liquidity from these lows, and what we should see right now is probably a retest of the SMAs at least to continue pushing down since we are bearish. But let's see what ends up happening. Let's wait till 9 a.m. for the 30 minutes to close. Guys, I also have I think I caught COVID or the flu. I feel extremely bad. I woke up today with a cough, and a fever. So I'm still doing a live stream. So who cares? It's all mental. Yeah, guys, I think I do have COVID right now. If it's a real thing, but I don't want to enter a discussion right now in the live stream. Feel better, man. Thanks. Yeah, I usually recover very quick. I barely got sick, but when I do get sick, within max, 2 days, I'm good. Drink some tea and honey. Yeah, I did. Instead of actually drinking coffee like I do every single morning, I actually drank some tea and honey and some Dayquil, which also brings honey. So you know how much to risk according to your account size. I'm late, but how much money did you put? Right now I'm trading on a funded account. I'm late, but how much money did you put? And I haven't taken a trade yet. Nice Spanish. I love that language, but don't speak it. Hey, it's the second most spoken language in the United States, and probably it's spoken more than English in Miami, in Florida. So yeah, it's very important to know it. At least if you're living in the U.S. We're getting a 30-minute candle closure in the next 10 minutes. So at 9 a.m. This music's making me fall asleep, guys. And I didn't drink coffee today, so Jesus, I'm tired. I get about 6 hours of sleep every night. I know for optimal health, you should sleep 8. It's what doctors recommend. I personally, I don't have time to be sleeping 8 hours a day. And I do realize that the more I sleep, sometimes I wake up, drowsy. I wake up with a headache, and I feel, I operate really good at 6 hours of sleep, so that's good for someone that doesn't know what is a funded account. Facts. For someone that doesn't know what is a funded account. So if you don't know what a funded account is, it's basically there's multiple companies out there. One being FTMO, second being the funded trader. There's a few funding companies out there, and what they do is you pay for a challenge, and what that challenge consists of is if you pass that challenge, you get funded, or that company gives you capital to trade with. Obviously, it's not real capital, it's not live capital, but when you do end up retiring or withdrawing that money, if you do end up getting to a payout or a withdrawal, they obviously do pay you out. But what that challenge consists of is, you pay a fee depending on the account size that you want, whether it's a 25K, 50K, 100K, 200K. Obviously, the more capital that you want, the more that challenge or that account is going to cost. It ranges from, I believe, like $200 all the way to a few thousand. Right? You pass a challenge. The challenge is basically, most of the times, you got to get to a certain percentage within a month. I believe FTMO now, extended it to, no longer, you no longer have to do it in a month, right? You can now have unlimited time. But back then, you would have to reach a certain percentage within a month, and that certain percentage would usually be 8 or 10%. Meaning they would give you, for example, a 100K account, and you would have to make 10% of that account within a month, within 30 days. And 10% of 100K is basically $10,000. You have to make 10K within a month, and then there's also some rules that apply to it. Like, for example, you can't be negative more than 5% for the day. Overall, you can't be more negative than 10%. Sometimes you can't trade news, depending on the news that it is, and a few other variables and things. You can look that up at FTMO website or whatever prop firm you guys want to use. I'm not affiliated with no company, with no prop firms, so I'm not gonna tell you guys, what prop firm exactly to go with. Do your own proper research. But yeah, that's pretty much how they work. How do you see how many pips your stop loss is on gold? On TradingView, it calls it ticks, but not pips. So, for example, if I call out a trade here at 2045, right? I don't really like counting the numbers after the decimal or after the period. I do, but since gold is so volatile, you sometimes, 100% won't catch the exact entry that I will catch. So I'm not gonna call, for example, 2045 900. The pip is the number after the decimal in gold, right? I'm not gonna call 2045 900, right? I'm most likely gonna round it up, and I'm gonna call it at 2045 exactly, and then you can enter the trade there. If, for example, from 2045 the market goes to 2046, that's already 10 pips, because the 5 or the 6 before the decimal is, for example, 10 pips, then 20 pips, then 30 pips, 40 pips, 50 pips. From 2045 to 2047, that's already a 20 pip move. TradingView is a little bit complicated because it doesn't show you it as pips, it shows you it as ticks. So it's a little bit different. It's, instead of saying 20 pips, it says 200 ticks. So it's a little bit complicated for TradingView, but you can look at it the way I just explained. You must have really good risk management and know the rules. Yeah, basically for prop firm accounts. You know, I know a lot of traders that are very profitable with live accounts. They know how to trade, and they still can't pass profit from accounts due to the strict rules that they have. So I mean, if you can trade under those conditions and under those rules, then you know, great for you. Leverage other people's money or leverage the prop firm capital to trade with it, right? It's about to be 9 a.m. 5 minutes till candle closure. Got it. Thank you. Yes, sir. We're at 29 viewers right now. Appreciate all of you guys for the support. Thank you so much. Let's get the live stream to 35 today. You know, we haven't reached 35 yet. You know, that'll be dope if we can reach 35. Do you trade on funded account? Yeah, I trade on FCMO right now. I had an account with Rocket. I was able to get 2 payouts from them. Weren't nothing crazy, you know, small payouts. And I lost the account. And now I'm actually trading with FTMO. Haven't gotten a payout with this account yet, but I should be getting it soon. Then my goal is also to, you know, pass another account and get max allocation with the FTMO accounts. Basically, have 200K accounts, merge them together, get 400K, and you know, one of my goals for this year, which I said in my story, is try to get a big 6-figure payout. You know, that would be game changing for the trading community as well. And for you guys to be able to see that I'm, you know, making 6-figure payouts or 6-figure withdrawals. My biggest trading day on a live account was $20,000 in one day. But now again, that wasn't consistent, and that's not something that you're gonna make every single day. That was just off of, you know, 2 trades that I decided to take that day and went in my way. Of course, I applied really good risk management. I was risking a little bit more. I was risking, I think it was like 5% or like 6% of the account on each trade, so I was risking a lot. And then the trade decided to go up to, like, you know, TP5. Yeah, that was my biggest trading day. It was like a $20,000 day. It's in my story, one of my highlights. Looks like gold's not moving right now after the unemployment claims. That's really what made the market move this morning, from what I see. I don't want to enter sells now, guys. You see, like, we're too low. Now, if we do decide to get a candle closure, let me see. Hold up. 3 minutes. If, you know, let's risk 1%, guys. 2040 would be our sells. Don't enter yet, guys. Patience. Let the 30-minute close. 2040, 2043 could be our stops. It's a super risky trade. Don't enter a trade yet, guys. But there's something what I'll be looking for right now. What's your biggest trade payout? From prop firms, I've gotten a few $20,000 payouts. I got a 25K payout, I believe. I got I think like a 28K payout. So I've gotten a few $20,000 payouts. I've made more money nowadays through live accounts than actual prop firms. But in the beginning of my trading career, it was mostly prop firms. I was able to fund my my live accounts through prop firms. So. Oh, beautiful, guys. We have reached 31 viewers in the live stream. Appreciate all of you guys for the support. Let's get it. We're doing better and better each and every day on the live streams. Eventually, you know, one day we're going to be having, you know, 100 people in the live stream. So I'm excited to see that. You know, one thing about me is that I am very super consistent. And if I decide to do something, you know, like doing live streams every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 3 times a week, you know, I'm going to do it. Right now, I probably have the flu or COVID. You know, I feel bad, but, you know, I still showed up and I still came to the live stream. So that's that one thing about me. You know, I'm very, very consistent. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm also, you know, I've also become successful in trading, right? Because I've had many losing days. I've lost a lot of money in the past, but I kept on going, right? I kept showing up, right? Nothing's going to stop me, right? If I decide that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Simple. right, 38. It's 30-minute candle closed, guys. Going into sales, risk 1%. 2040 was our entry. I'm in the trade. One sec. I'm in the trade, guys. $20.40, 2038 is our TP1. 2036 is our TP2. At 2034 is our TP3. I'm in the trade, guys. Risk 1% again. It's super risky, you know, but I do like this setup. Boom, I'm up, guys. I'm up a few $100s right now. When did you realize that you can trade full time and leave your ordinary 9-to-5 job? The moment that I had passed the prop firm, I had my first payout, and I had money saved up to cover all my living expenses for a year. So I had about 20K saved up. You know, it wasn't nothing crazy, but you know, my expenses were very low back in the days. You know, I was like 17 years old, so of course I didn't have many expenses, and you know, I had 20K saved up. So I was like, you know what? Let's quit my job. You know, I don't really have nothing, you know, nothing crazy to risk. Not quitting my job. I can just, you know, find another job later on if it goes wrong. But yeah, I had money saved up. I quit my job. I had my first payout. I was already a little bit profitable. So yeah, I decided to go full time. Keep that hustle going. G, you came a long way. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so 2040 was our entry, guys. Risk accordingly. You know, we might have a push back up from what I see. You know, candle just flipped bullish. I hate it. But whatever. Even if we decide to lose this trade, you know, we're up like 2% or 4% if you risked 2% yesterday on the trade. If we lose this trade, we'll still be profitable. We'll be finishing the week at least up 1%. So, you know, we're good. Just always apply proper risk management, like I've said. That's the most important thing in trading. Let me write it down for you guys so you guys, you know, aren't confused. That's a trade that we're currently in right now, guys. We are about 10 plus pips in profit. We're about 10 pips in profit, guys. Once we're up 15 pips, guys, move stops to break even, and it'll be a risk-free trade. We're currently up 10 pips. Beautiful, guys. We're up 14 pips in profit. Beautiful push down. This is what I wanted to see. Let's go, guys. Beautiful push down. 15 pips in profit, guys. Move stops to break even. Risk-free trade. And we're about to hit TP1. Stops to break even, guys. Risk-free trade. You guys shouldn't be risking anything with this trade setup. And we're about to hit TP1. TP1 about to get hit. We need 5 more pips, guys. Let's go. You know, you shouldn't lose this trade. I'd recommend to secure some partials or at least move stops to break even. It's a winning trade already, guys. You know, we're up 15 pips. And TP1's about to get hit. Let's 1 pip away. Come on. 1 pip away. We're 19 pips in profit, guys. Phenomenal trade. Beautiful trade. And you guys caught it live with me. We had also plenty of time to catch it since we were playing around entry for some time. Guys, we're like one micro pip away from hitting TP. We should hit it now, though. We are bearish. You know, we're 100% bearish. Come on. TP1 hit, guys. Let's go. Drop some W's in the chat, guys. TP1 was just hit. 20 plus pips secured. Drop some W's in the chat. We are, you know, 2-1 for the week. Very, very profitable. We're up another percentage. If you're risking 1%, if you're risking 2%, we're up 2%. Let's go, guys. Drop some W's in the chat, guys. Let's go. You know, that's how we do it here. That's how we do it here. You know, and that's the beautiful thing about focusing on one pair. You get to, you know how it moves, you know? Beautiful, beautiful trade, guys. It took us like, what, 10 minutes? Yeah, it took us like 10 minutes for us to hit TP. If you're trading on a prop firm account, congrats. You should be up 1% or 2% depending on what you're risking. Let's go, guys. Wow, wow, beautiful trade. Drop some likes there, guys, you know. Beautiful setup, guys. We literally had almost no drawdown. We're like, what, like 3 pips in drawdown, and we finally pushed down. I mean, I knew that we were bullish. I mean, bearish. You know, we were below both SMAs. Market broke down, broke below the first range. It was the risky sell area, but you know, we did make it happen. Will it continue to drop? I mean, like I said, guys, move stops to break even, hit TP1, secure some partials, and I do believe it is gonna keep pushing down since we are overall in a bearish market. I just don't know exactly when it's gonna hit all of our TPs, but I am certain that it might hit all of our TPs. Right? We are very bearish right now. I'm making you guys money here for free. Yeah, gold does correlate with a lot of pairs, and it also does inverse correlations with a few of them as well. I personally don't look at them because they're not exact. Sometimes, you know, there is a bunch of false moves involved. The only correlation, the only inverse correlation that I compare gold with is with the DXY, with the dollar. Remember, I like keeping it simple. You know, I don't like overcomplicating it. I don't, especially when it comes to looking at a bunch of other pairs. I don't like doing that, you know. I feel like I personally get distracted looking at a bunch of other pairs. So, you know, if I am going to compare with something, I'm going to compare with the US dollar, which is the DXY. Gold and the DXY have a 100% inverse correlation. So, yeah, that's the only correlation you should be seeing. But guys, I feel like this live stream is gonna be quick. You know, we already caught, well, you know, 20 pips. We won the trade. TP1 was hit. You know, I do feel very, very bad right now. So let's see. I'm gonna be here in the next 5 minutes. You know, see how this 15-minute candle closes. But we did have a winning day, guys. You know, super successful live stream as well. We won the live stream, so I'll be hopping off sooner today. You should be out of the trade, guys. You know, market just pushed back up. Should be out of the trade. TP1 was hit though, so winner day, guys. Up 1% if you risked one. Huge day, guys. We ended up the week very profitable. We ended up the week, I believe, 3%. If, of course, you risked 1%. If you risked 2%, we finished off the week 6%. So, you know, congrats. For those of you guys that are on prop firms, you know, we should be able to pass your prop firm by next week if all of our trades hit and, you know, we hit all of our TPs. So let's see how the next week, you know, goes for us. Overall, we had an amazing first week of January for the New Year's. We're in a win streak, so you know, I appreciate all you guys for hopping on the live stream, for showing support, and you know, for overall trusting in my trades and making money with me, guys. You know, trading by yourself gets very boring, and I personally don't like doing it. So I prefer trading with you guys, you know, as a community. So I appreciate all you guys who joined, and I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. For those of you guys that are new, my live stream schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I live stream for about an hour, you know, depending on if we catch the trade early or not. Sometimes we catch the trade, you know, almost at the end of the live stream, so we gotta wait a little bit more. But super successful live stream, guys. Thank you for the great start of 2024. Yeah, let's go, guys. You know, 2024 is 100% gonna be our year. So I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you guys again next week on Tuesday. Drop a like in this live stream. You know, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next week. I appreciate all you guys who watched.